Dear Talmidim and friends of Yeshivat Sha'alvim, B'chol Makom Shehem, according to the Baalei Musar, each day of the Sfiras HaOmer is Keneged, one of the Kinyanei HaTorah that is mentioned in Perek Vov of Pirkei Avos. The very last one, Mida Mem Ches, which is Keneged today, the 48th day of the Omer, is HaOmer Davar B'Shem Omro. Now, there are a lot of things in that list of Memches Kinyanim that we would expect to be there. For instance, the Midah of Anova. If a person does not have humility, how can he be expected to open his heart to be Mikabel es HaTorah? Or, for instance, Pilpul HaTalmidim, or Dibuk Chaverim. If you don't exchange ideas with your friends, if you're not constantly trying to sharpen your understanding of the Torah, it's always going to remain very superficial. You won't be able to fully grasp the Chachma that is within it. And I would say a vast majority of these Kinyanei HaTorah you would expect to appear on that list. But HaOmer Davar B'Shem Omro, as important as it is, without being mezalzel in this midah in the slightest, is it really one of the prerequisites for being Mekabel Torah and Shavuot? Is it really that essential for our avoda to be Mekabel es HaTorah? And if I have the tendency to say words of Torah without giving the credit to the individual that said it, if I didn't say, I saw this in the Rambam, or I saw this in the Talmud Bavli, or this idea I found in the Michtav Meliyahu, is that a reason that a person is not going to be Ra'ui, Lekabel es HaTorah? These Memches Kinyanim are the prerequisites. These are the midos that are indispensable for Kabbalas HaTorah. Why is that in the list? The Maharal in Derech Chaim has a beautiful idea. Someone who's not Omer Davar B'Shem Omro is not really fully grasping what Talmud Torah is all about. You see, if Talmud Torah is just grasping the information, absorbing the information, and then passing it on to the next generation, you are missing something crucial about what Talmud Torah is. Says the Maharal, when a person learns Torah, it becomes blended and fused with that person's personality. Our life experiences, our unique minds and unique hearts play such a crucial role in forging that Torah, in developing it. And the Torah of Beis Hillel was not the same as the Torah of Beis Shammai, because the kli that was mikabel it isn't just holding it like a barrel of wine, but rather it's contributing to the form, to the understanding, to the wisdom of Torah. And therefore, says the Maharal, if you don't say a davar b'shem omro, you're not just not giving credit, you're also leaving out part of what made that Torah what it is. The Torah is formed by the individual who learns it. Now, some of you may be listening to these words and thinking that this is a radical idea. The Torah has changed in every individual. It's not changed, but it's given a unique form. How many times have you walked out of a shiur and you said, that was a great shiur, what the Rebbe said had such an impact on me. And someone else says, you know what, I also thought it was a great shiur, but that's not the message I heard. The message I heard was completely different. Same words, same 45-minute shiur, but when it lands on my nefesh, the reaction, the product, the Yetzirah is different than the way it lands on your nefesh. Omer davar b'shem omro. Recognize that Torah blends, it's fused with the individual, does not remain on the outside, but becomes part of who we are. And this idea has such far-reaching ramifications. But one is that if I don't learn the Torah that I was meant to learn in this world, no one is going to cover for me. It's not like the yeshivos of the world have it all covered. There's someone learning everything. And it's all going to get done. It may all get done by them. But what about your Sefer Bereshis? Or your Bava Kama? Or your Sefer Yeshayahu? The world can't go without the Torah the way it is reflected in your nefesh. May we be zocher, the Kabbalah HaTorah Shalanu, Bi'ahava uvesimcha.
Good Shabbos, good Shabbos, good Shabbos.